Hi, my name is Nicole. I'm 42 years old and I'm a sickle cell warrior.
So what is sickle cell anemia? Sickle cell anemia is an inherited blood disorder in which there aren't enough healthy red blood cells to carry oxygen throughout the body. Normal red blood cells are round, pliable, and move easily through your blood vessels. Sickle cells are shaped like a crescent moon. They're sticky and rigid. Therefore, it's easy for them to get attached to one another and cause pain by getting caught in your joints and certain areas of the chest when they stick together. What sickle cell means to me. When I was 9 months old, I was diagnosed with sickle cell anemia. Both my parents carry the sickle cell trait. I had my first crisis when I turned 18 years old. I was starting college, and that summer I went into my first crisis from being in cold buildings all summer and coming out into the heat. So I not only had a sickle cell crisis, but I also complicated it because I had pneumonia and acute chest syndrome. Being 18 and just starting college and learning how to manage this disease was difficult for me at first and a little intimidating. So what I had to do was learn how to really take care of myself. And yes, I went through some pitfalls and some interesting experiences in dealing with this. But luckily I had the support of my family and support of friends that were able to get me back and forth to the hospital if I needed to go, if I was in dire circumstances, as well as were able to check in on me and just make sure that everything was okay. Growing up, I've always heard from doctors that the average lifespan of a sickle cell patient was 40 years old. And as a female, doctors also forewarned me that I may not be able to have children. Hearing those words was very frightening at the time. But here I am at 42 years old with a 19-year-old daughter in college. One of the first things I recognized that I needed to watch and learn how to do was dress appropriately for the weather, not only for outdoor weather, but sometimes indoors because air conditionings in certain buildings can be very cold, as well as getting plenty of rest, drinking plenty of water or fluids just to stay hydrated. One of the other things that I learned as well is that you shouldn't put ice on a sickle cell patient when they're in crisis. I kind of learned this the hard way. Always use heat. When I was in a situation where I was in crisis, I would say my father tried putting ice on me to help the swelling and everything, but that only made the crisis worse. We learned later that heat is the best thing to use on a sickle cell patient.
As a sickle cell person, I have to be prepared for all types of weather. That's why when I go out, I keep a bag with me. And in my bag, I keep a pair of socks and a sweater. That way I can adjust to any temperature change.
I think I've learned how to manage this disease. There are good times when I'm active and ready to do everything that I want to do. And then there are some bad times where I need to slow down, get rest, rehydrate, so that I can get back out there and live the life that I want to live. So who am I? I'm a single mother who recently earned her master's degree in public health. I love to stay active by doing yoga. I have fun with my friends and family. And I'm an active member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. And I have sickle cell anemia, which is just one part of the many parts that make up me. So the main lesson I've learned in managing sickle cell is that I need to keep pressing on towards my goals and dreams. Everything may not happen when I want them to happen, but through perseverance, it will happen.